Welcome to all for this session on unit number 5 Economics and Management. In this session we are going to discuss the topic equivalence calculation under the inflation. In previous session we discussed about the concept of inflation, concept of deflation, the value of money, then also discuss the earning power, purchasing power of the product, and also discuss the consumer price index, producer price index. In this session we are going to discuss the topic general inflation rate. The general inflation rate is the average inflation rate calculated based on consumer price index for all the items in the market basket. General inflation rate is also the average inflation rate which is calculated based on consumer price index for all items in the market, whereas average inflation rate is the inflation rate which is calculated for the specific items for the certain number of years or certain interval of the years. Here the average inflation rate is based on the consumer price index, that is general inflation rate. The average inflation rate, that is calculated by using the consumer price index. The consumer price index for n year equals to CPI of 0. 0 is here the base period, in bracket 1 plus f raised to dash bracket complete raised to n. Then after that, from this formula, from this consumer price index, we can calculate the average inflation rate. The average inflation rate is calculated by using the formula in bracket CPI n upon CPI 0 bracket complete raised to 1 by n minus 1. Here F bar is the general inflation rate, CPI n is the consumer price index at the period n, then CPI 0 is the consumer price index for the base period 0. Here we discuss the example of yearly and average inflation rate. The years are given here from 0 to 3. Cost of the product associated with year is shown here. From this table we have to calculate the annual inflation rate and average inflation rate over 3 years. The inflation rate during year 1, that is F1, is calculated by using the formula, that is the cost of the product for year 1 minus base minus the cost of the product for the previous year upon cost of the product in base year equals to, we will get the inflation rate is 6.83. 6.83 is the inflation rate, that is the cost of the product is increases 83% in 6.83% in the year 1, whereas inflation rate for year 2 is 7.17%, means cost of the product is increases in the year 2 is 7.17%, whereas inflation rate during year 3 is 9.10%, means the cost of product is increases in year 3 is 9.10%. Then after that you have to calculate the average inflation rate for year 4 over 3 years using the formula F equals to P into in bracket 1 plus F bracket complete raised to n. Here small f is the average inflation rate, here n is the number of year, here P is the cost of the product in base spread, and here F is capital F is the cost of the product in the specific year. Then after that, here after solving this equation, we will get the value of small f, that is average inflation rate, is equals to 7.69%. That is 7.69% is the average price of the product is increases in each year of the product from year 1 to 3. Then we discuss about the inflation terminology. There are two terminology associated with inflation. First one is actual or current dollar. Second one is constant dollar. The actual dollar or current dollar are the estimate of future cash flow for year N that take into account any anticipated changes in the amount caused by inflation or deflation effects. The actual dollar or the current dollar are estimate of future cash flow for year N. For calculating the future cash flow for year N in actual cash flow or actual dollar or current dollar will take consideration into the inflation or deflation of the effect. When the inflation is occur, then ultimately cost of the price of the product is increases. When deflation is occur, then ultimately the cost of the product is decreases. And here to calculate the actual or current dollar, in that case the inflation and deflation of the product is considered. Whereas in constant dollar is the estimate of future cash flow for year N in constant purchasing power independent of passing time. Here you have to calculate the constant dollar for the future cash flow for year N in constant purchasing power, and here the constant cash flow or constant dollar is independent of the base spread or passage of time. Here you have to calculate, here we have to here this example shows the conversion from constant to actual dollar. You have to apply the formula an equals to a raised to n in bracket 1 plus f raised to dash bracket complete raised to n. You have to apply this formula to calculate the actual dollar from the constant dollar. Here the constant dollar is given for the 3-year is $1000, and from this constant dollar 1000 you have to calculate the actual dollar by using the formula, that is $1000 into 1 plus your f raised to dash is given as 8% is the inflation rate. You will get $1260 as a actual dollar or current dollar by considering the inflation rate as a 8%. Then this table shows the example of conversion from constant dollar to the actual dollar. Here in this table the period is shown from 0 to 5. Unit of sales is given from period 1 to 5, and net cash flow is also calculated in constant dollar by using the net by using the unit cell and profit per unit. Here the current price per unit is $550 and cost per unit is $450. So that here the price and cost will keep with general inflation rate as 5%. So price per unit is profit per unit is calculated by using the current price per unit minus cost unit. That is, we'll get the profit per unit is the $100. there is a profit per unit, and this $100 is multiplied with the unit cell, you will get the net cash flow in constant, and this constant cash flow will convert into the actual cash flow, or or we can say that actual dollar or current dollar. Here this table shows the conversion from constant dollar to the actual dollar. For the period 0 to 5, here net cash flow in constant is shown. Here conversion factor due to inflation is also shown. This conversion factor is multiplied with the net cash flow in constant dollar. We will get the cash flow in actual in the last column. Then after that, we have to calculate the conversion from actual to the constant dollar. When the actual dollar is given, by considering the inflation or deflation of the product, from the actual dollar we can calculate the constant dollar by using the formula a raised to dash n equals to an into 1 plus f raised to bar minus n. This formula gives the conversion from actual dollar to the constant dollar. Here the actual dollar is $1,260 for the year 3. This value of n is here 3. You have to simplify this equation, then you will get the constant dollar as 1000 for the period of 3 years. Then this table shows the figures for conversion from the actual dollar to the constant dollar. Here end of period is from 0 to 4. Cash flow in actual dollar is from 20,000 is shown here, and here conversion at f equals to 5%, that is inflation is occur at 5%. This inflation factor is multiplied with the cash flow in actual dollar. You will get the cash flow in constant dollar. Then after that we will get the loss in purchasing power in terms of percentage. Here in this session we discuss about the general inflation rate, then terminology relevant to the inflation. Then after that we discuss the problems on conversion from current dollar to the constant dollar and constant dollar to the actual dollar. In this session we will stop here. Thank you.